you're downsizing or just moving to another part of town, if you want to sell your unwanted home quickly for cash, there's someone who will take it in any location or any condition. And to tell us more, I want to welcome Laith Lavada, real estate investor, buyer, and owner of First Prime Realty Group. Thank you, Laith, for being here.
Thank you.
All right, so first tell us, why would someone want to buy or sell their house for cash?
Well, a lot of times they're facing a hardship like a divorce, a job loss, a death in the family, maybe a relocation. The home needs massive repairs and they're just unable to complete those repairs, and that's where it becomes necessary to sell to a cash investor like myself. And what we mainly do is work with, again, sellers who they own a home that needs massive repairs and they can't afford to complete those repairs themselves. If they put it on the market, a loan buyer wouldn't be able to buy the property because it may need flooring, it may need roofing, and they're just an unclosable loan. And that's where selling to a cash investor like myself really becomes necessary, because we can come in and buy that home for cash, do the renovations and the repairs to it that are needed, put it back on the market, and it's a win-win for everyone.
And sometimes they want that cash fairly quickly, right?
That's true. Some of our homeowners, a lot of our homeowners are facing a hardship. Like we just had a homeowner, he had to go for cancer treatment to Chicago, and we were able to close that house in under 3 days. There was no real estate commissions involved in any of these transactions, no closing costs. We pay for all of those, and we're able to get him his cash profits very quickly. When you're going through something like that, you don't want to deal with all those little idiosyncrasies and nitnoid items that come up in a normal transaction like that.
Yeah, and speaking of making it easier for people, if someone doesn't want to, they have their stuff still in the house, they want to get rid of it, will you help them with that as well?
I do, and that's one of the best things about working with us, is that you can basically leave what you don't want in the property and we'll take care of it. We had one homeowner who left their car in the property, and we were able to handle that for them as well. Again, you don't want to be dealing with that sort of stuff when you're going through something that requires, you know, a quick sale.
All right, so tell me, if a seller needs money before the move, can they get that?
They can, and that's another great thing, and how we can be flexible in these transactions is we can close on the transaction, get the seller their cash profits so they can use it for relocation, down payment on a rental or a new purchase, and then they don't have to worry about where those funds are going to come from to deal with all of that.
And how do you assure that that seller is going to get its profits?
Well, we close through a third-party title and closing company. You don't want to do a tabletop closing, sign like a quitclaim deed or something like that. We sign a purchase agreement, we open up escrow, and then we make sure the title company, that third party, makes sure that the title is clearing and that they get their cash profits at closing.
So what tips do you have for people looking to sell their house for cash?
Well, a lot of times what we find is these national buyers come into a market, or these different types of buyers will buy properties and they don't do inspections before they buy the property. And then they wait till the end, and then they kind of pull the rug out from underneath the seller. The U-Haul's in the driveway. They've got no other option but to either close on that at a reduced price, right? Or to cancel it, and then they're left holding the bag, so to speak.
Right.
So we do our pre-offer inspections before we go under agreement, and then that's how we make sure that we close on every deal that we go under agreement to buy.
Okay, so tell us how people can get in touch with you and get more information.
Well, it's really very simple. Just call my office for a 24-hour, no obligation, hassle-free cash offer, and we'll take that purchase agreement to a title company, we'll close it, and then they will transfer that cash profits to you, the seller.
All right, Laith, thank you so much. We appreciate all the information.
Thank you.